First segment here on the AM show. It is a Friday morning, and of course, it's a preview Friday. We look ahead to what's going to happen this weekend in the major European leagues, and here on the local scene, the normalization special competition enters match day 1, which we'll talk about here on the program. Also, we are going to look at everything that there is to look at here on the show, and we have to start here on the local scene. Now, the Ghana Olympic Committee has been explaining why journalists who applied for accreditation to cover next year's Olympic Games in Tokyo have all been refused. Now, reports will arrive that the decision by the International Olympic Committee, that's the IOC, to refuse Ghanaian journalists the accreditation was motivated by the country's last scandal at the 2018 Commonwealth Games, in which more than 60 Ghanaians actually were deported for entering Australia as fake journalists. Now, Ken Ordena Dade, an official of the Ghana Olympic Committee, says the Australia scandal had nothing to do with the current development.
The accreditations for the Olympic Games has nothing to do with the Australia visa scandal. A lot of our colleagues who applied for the accreditation were denied, and that has nothing to do with Australia. The whole of Africa, the IOC gave the continent 4% of the accreditation allocation, and with that, we are also struggling to get that with countries like Kenya, South Africa, and the other African countries whose athletes perform better in the Olympic Games. So if a country like Ghana is denied, or if we are applying for the accreditation with countries whose athletes are performing better, priority is always given to the countries whose athletes are performing better than us. So what we have to concentrate on is how to get most of our athletes to perform better and also get them qualified for the games. That should be our priority now. As for the accreditations, they gave us only 2 slots, and that is sent to the GOC. And with that, the GOC determines who to give to. For the rest of those applicants who were denied, it is the prerogative of the games organizers to give or deny.
Well, there will be more on this very story in our subsequent sports bulletins, but we have to do football now, and the special competition enters match day 9, as I noted in my intro, and this weekend matches will be played across the country. Well, Media Mercy are keen on staying top of Group A, or also known as the Premier A, as they go away to play Inform 11 Wonders. Other matches in that very group, we'll see Aduana Stars take on Bicham United with Ashanti Gold playing host to Bekum Chelsea at the Obuasi Clay Stadium. In a Premier B games, Dreams FC will be hoping to end their recent poor run of results when they play host to Liberty Professionals. That game will be at the Dewu Park. Liberty will also be hoping to deepen the wounds of the woes of the Dewu Bay side. And Dreams FC, the Liberty game is one of many matches that will be played in Premier B. Heart of Oak will be at the Accra Stadium to play against Wafa. They will be hoping to, reverse that or revenge the defeat to Wafa, the 3-2 defeat they suffered at the hands of Wafa when they visited them at the Sugar Copper Park. There's Dwarfs, Interlies in Cape Coast, and also Karela will come up against Elmina Sharks. So these are matches to expect in the normalization special competition this weekend. It enters match day 9. Well, away from that, we have to talk the Magdan ITF Water, which is happening here in Ghana. Well, every day at the Accra Sports Stadium, when you go there, you get to see players participate in the tennis championship. Well, it was day 4 yesterday, and all Ghanaian players they disappointed us again. Well, they've all exited from the championship. My colleague Moses Yeboah has more in the following report.
The Magdan ITF World Tour Day 4 saw Ghana's hopes of winning the tournament shattered as Japheth Bagabase sustained a knee injury and was crashed out in straight set defeat 6-love, 6-4 to the United States' William Bashimuka.
Quite unfortunate, that's life.
However, it was good news for Great Britain as Ryan James progressed to the quarter-finals with a 6-1, 6-4 victory over Dutch Strutten Len.
Tough match. Guy hits the ball pretty big, so I had to stay focused.
Andrew Gasper of Portugal also made light work of his opponent from Sweden, Niklas Johansson, en route to the quarters.
Let's see if tomorrow I can get through and get to the semis.
Italian Andrew Becerra couldn't stand the power serves of his Namibian opponent as he crashed out in a 7-5, 6-1 defeat to Takula Jacobs.
Today has been tough with the conditions.
In the men's doubles, Ghana suffered another setback as Japheth Bagabase and Daniel Korte lost 6-2, 6-love to the pair Andrew Gasper of Portugal and Hotkov Oleg from Ukraine. And Benjamin Locke and John Locke made it past Ghana pair Johnson Aqua and Bernard Ashite.
Hoping to go all the way and take it one match at a time.
Be at the Accra Stadium tennis court for the Magdan ITF World Tour Day 5 on Friday as the tournament heats